Well, this is not the video I thought I was going to be making today, or you were going to be watching today. But first things first, I have to go into Publix and get a prescription filled for an antibiotic because I am just not having a good day, a good week, or otherwise. So I'm going to go in here, we're going to get this filled, and I will be back. Alright, and antibiotic acquired, so I took that. Should be feeling better soon. Make sure I locked my car. Alright, so step number 2 of today is to go into Target over here because my wife and I decided to film a pack battle last night for Hidden Fates, and wouldn't you know it, iOS screwed me again and didn't record the entire thing. So there's no point in putting that video up because it would just be her and I bickering back and forth over who's going to win, but you not being able to see the cards or anything. So I'm going over to Target to see if maybe I can acquire another thing of Hidden Fates for her and I to do a pack battle, because I like to keep my channel very family friendly, very family oriented. That's how I've always been, and I like her to be a part of it. So I want her to be able to do another pack battle with me, but to do so I need more cards. So I'm going to see if I can get those, and then we'll get into the topic of today's video. Alright, the cards have almost been acquired, but I left my wallet in the car, so let's go grab that and we'll be right back. Alright, and we have cards acquired, so wifey will be happy. Now we can do our second round on the pack battle, and hopefully this one I can actually get recorded, but also I'm gonna wait to do it because I got her a stand for her phone, so instead of trying to record it on one screen, we can record it on separate screens, show you guys the whole pack battle, and I think you'll really enjoy it. But I'm gonna get this stuff to the car and get to our destination where we're gonna talk about today's topic. So, to make a long story short, this video was originally supposed to be a pack battle of my wife and I doing some Hidden Fates TCG. We had a lot of fun with it, and then I woke up this morning to edit the video, and wouldn't you know it, it didn't work out. So, I also had another minor problem this morning that turned out to not be as minor as I thought. I had some tooth pain. It was pretty bad. I couldn't eat breakfast. Went to the dentist, found out I have an infection and an impacted tooth from a wisdom tooth issue. So that's what we needed the antibiotic for. So that didn't help my day any. And then I got this notification from someone I know on Twitter, and I'll show it across the screen as I read this. YouTube terminations by YouTube for service changes. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Notice for termination or suspension. We will notify you with the reason for termination or suspension by, and I didn't go into the dates or anything, because when I read that, there's a few schools of thought on this, and that's where today's video, the title of today's video comes in, is YouTube trying to kill small content creators like myself? Sun's gonna start dimming, so I need to get, hey, you can see me now. Okay, there we go, that's a little better. Is YouTube trying to kill small content creators? I don't necessarily believe that's what this update and the terms of service is saying, but at the same time, it could be. Is it corporate greed saying, you aren't making us enough money, you're not PewDiePie, you're not Mr. Beast, you're not Mr. Bro, you're not Jeffree Star, so if you don't have all of those subs, all of those views, you're no longer viable to us. I don't necessarily think that's what it means, but there's a possibility it does, and that's what's scaring a lot of people. But I also know that YouTube is trying to get under control. If you're not a YouTuber or a content creator, you may not know this, but there is a thing out there called view and sub botting. And what that does is, there's a guy I know of, that has over 100,000 subscribers and gets like 20 views on his videos. How do you have over 100,000 subs and no views on your videos? Well, you sub bot. You go to providers outside of the United States and they will sub bot your account for a small fee and make it look like your account is great, but then you have no views. And if you don't view bot as well and pay for views and likes and comments, then you've got a bunch of subs and no views, and you're trying to get your channel out there by doing this, and it's hurting you more than it's helping you. So I kind of think that maybe that's what YouTube is leaning towards, is trying to get rid of sub botters and view botters and people that are making their accounts look like they're the greatest, but they're not making YouTube any money, and they're not making themselves any money because they're not making YouTube money. But I don't really know if it's going to be accounts like mine, because I understand I was just able to hit 1,000 subs right before we went to Montreal, and now I've got, currently, I can pull it up, I've got the YouTube studio right on my phone, I can pull it up right here. I currently have 1,245 subscribers, and I average, like I said in other videos, some of my videos break over 300-400, some are over 700. I don't average horrible view counts for an account my size, but I obviously not sitting at 100,000 plus views and 100,000 plus subscribers, but that's also because my channel is still fairly fresh. I'm still under a year, and YouTube makes it very hard to grow. There's people out there in the community that know me very well. I know a lot of the big name YouTubers, but at the same time, I'm not asking them to push my channel. I want to grow it myself, and YouTube doesn't really agree with that. They'll sell you Google ads. They'll tell you when you become monetized, here's how to get more views, here's how we'll let you buy ads from us and make your channel explode, and we'll put it on this Google ad or this Facebook ad, and as long as you pay for it, they're okay with it. But if you do it outside, advertising outside their terms of service, they'll terminate your account. So that's why people are probably very scared that this new term of service means that their account is probably going to get deleted if they're too small and they're not making YouTube any money. Now, my channel is monetized. I do play ads on my videos, and for those that get irritated by it, I'm sorry, but this stuff is expensive. I've spent like $1,000 this week just on Pokemon cards for TCG openings. I just bought an entire new camera setup. It should be here by Friday. That stuff isn't free. It's not cheap, and YouTube is not providing that for me. So I do the ads to hopefully make a little change on the background and keep YouTube happy, to keep my channel going. But there's a little secret that a lot of people don't know in YouTube's algorithm. If you don't have a certain number of views and subscribers on your own, your videos aren't being recommended because they're not being viewed that much, and if you're not posting daily, they won't recommend your videos either. So that's why I've tried to get into the daily grind I've always wanted to be a daily vlogger. Not just all Pokemon Go, not just all TCG, travel vlogging, vlogging around my town, helping people travel hack or credit card hack, which gets me these trips that I take for a lot cheaper than people would think. And I'm just worried that being a content creator that's not the biggest, YouTube may delete my channel because they aren't very transparent with their terms of service and what they mean by this new terms of service going into effect in December. So that's pretty much everybody's fear. That's what my video is about today, because that's all I really have to talk about. I've had a really long day and I've got to get to work my side hustle in about 5 minutes, and the sun's gonna get going down, and I just wanted to come out and make this video to talk about what everybody's fears are as smaller content creators, because we are out here pushing daily content, we are working for it, and YouTube is backing all of these people that are already millionaires, but we're not all millionaires. I mean, I'm not broke by any means. I am trying to push it every day, but I still have to work. There's still stuff I have to do, but I just really don't know what the point in YouTube updating this terms of services for terminating smaller accounts like that. So hopefully it is to get rid of sub botters and view botters and not those of us that are actually out there pushing real daily content. So let me know down in the comments if you are one of the small creators that follows me, what you think this is going to do to you in the future, or if you're just following me as one of my fans, what do you think this is going to do to us in the future, if you think YouTube is trying to kill the smaller channels, or if they're just trying to get rid of the people and their fake channels, if you will. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna get home and edit this video, and hopefully everything for tomorrow, because my wife is off and we are going to go out and catch up on the next round of Pokemon, maybe do some card openings and stuff. The videos will stop failing and iOS will stop failing me, and I will catch you guys in the next one.